allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
I declare that roll call vote, please.
Alderman Persick.
Here.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Here.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Here.
Alderman Evans.
Here.
Alderman Kerwin.
Here.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Here.
Alderman Tudor. Here. 7 present, 1 absent. You have a quorum.
Thank you. I declare that the regular meeting of the Wilmington City Council on January 19th, 2016 is now in session. Council, you have approval of the minutes from January 5th.
Mayor, I'll make a motion that we accept the minutes from January 5th and have them placed on file.
We have a motion by Alderman Tudor. We have a second.
Second.
Second by Alderman Evans. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent. Motion passes.
All right, Mayor's report, just a couple things. One, I'd like to let everybody know that we did receive a thank you letter from the Lions Club in regards to the tremendous work they did for the Christmas thing on the park on North Island for Christmas. They've been, now that the attendance keeps going each year, and they love doing it, and then now they're trying to do something for our town. So I was received by the president of the Lions Club, Fred Koch, thanking us for allowing them to do that. More than happy to let them do it, right? The next item you'll have before you is a resolution. It's a resolution basically designating the Kankakee River Water Trails as a national water trail. I think there's a lot of debate with conservative agencies and stuff like that. Can't remember the whole details on that.
Well, we had that representative come to the one meeting, and they're trying to organize to the point where they're presenting petition for Kankakee River, and they want to designate it as a national riverway, basically. So a lot of the communities, KK's already approved one, Open Lands approved theirs. I know the Forest Preserve District is looking at one for Will County, and then the other groups I got a list of, a lot of are in Indiana right now.
I move to approve resolution number 2016-03, a resolution of support for the designation of the Kankakee River Water Trail as part of the National Water Trail.
Motion by Alderman Persick, do we have a second? Second by Alderman Persick. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent. Motion passes.
All right, next item is citizens' comments. We got citizens' comments tonight?
Wait, what?
Well, I didn't know if you were going to call him or not.
Oh, sorry. I didn't have you on my list.
I'm calling you, Jim.
Some boards call on you and some boards just let you hang, so I wasn't sure. My name is Jim Posey. I'm with Republic Services. We're a recycling and waste hauling company that is in the area. A couple things that I wanted to do tonight. Number one is introduce me and present everybody with just a little packet of information about Republic Services and a couple of the services that we provide besides recycling and waste hauling services. Also, I know the city contract is coming up here shortly. Really encourage the board to look at the bid, look at the contract, open it up for bids, and give Republic Services at least the opportunity to give you a competitive quote and hopefully earn the city's business. A couple of the things that are listed in the packet. I don't know if a lot of people are aware of new legislation that was passed by the state of Illinois regarding their Sharps program, about how you're not supposed to put it in regular garbage anymore for residents due to the fact that it's dangerous for the drivers to pick up and handle, and therefore and so we offer a Sharps program. It's called Republic Sharps. You can go on republicsharps.com and it is a direct-to-the-resident program. It doesn't cost the city anything, other than if they want to put a link on their website. They can go directly to republicsharps.com. It gives the resident everything they need to know, including the price on how to get rid of their sharps. We send them everything. All they have to do is either go on to republicsharps.com, pick up the phone, request a service, we take care of it from there. We also offer a electronics recycling direct to the resident. It's called Blue Guard. You can go on to Republic Services website, search the zip code, address, so the resident can go on there themselves, pull up a list of options that they have. Once again, like the Sharps program, we send it directly to them. It's based on per pound, so they can order different size box, or if they want to get rid of multiple items, they can do so. The rate's based on how much the box weighs. But once again, no cost to the city. All you have to do, if you want to link it from your website to ours, that's pretty much all you have to do. It doesn't cost the city anything. Like I said, it's direct to the resident service. But we also do offer for municipalities, drop-offs, things like that, if they do an annual cleanup or something like that, for that services as well. I put my business card, which has got all my contact information. So if after tonight's presentation, after tonight's meeting, anybody wants to reach out to me if they've got any other questions, things like that, by all means, feel free. I'm available. So that's pretty much it.
What do you guys think about your disposal of the world? Like, what landfill do you take?
In this area, we've got a couple. Right now, we're currently using Moore's. We take it to the transfer station in Joliet as well. And those are our facilities that we own. We also own a landfill in Pontiac. We also own a landfill in Ottawa. And there's the only one that doesn't have a lot of life left in it is Morris, but everything else has 30+ years.
So you don't do anything like with waste management out here, landfill or anything?
Not if we don't have to. They're competitive.
No, I'm saying, because if you had to use it, you got to pay them for it. So
We do have agreements with them in various locations.
So this does not reflect garbage, it's just recyclables?
This, basically what this is, the first handout tells you a little bit about us, in a broad scale. The other two basically focus on our Sharps program and the Blue Guard.
And these are services you provide to communities that you do business, you have current agreements with, right?
You don't have to be our customer. Obviously, we want you to be our customer, but you don't have to be. These are just things that we offer that we feel that it sets us apart from our competition. Above and beyond our good service.
is this a yearly contract?
Pardon?
Is this a yearly contract, you guys?
With this stuff here, there's no contract. It's free. All you have to do, Republic Services, republicsharps.com, you can add that link to your website. So if your residents go on there, it doesn't cost the municipality anything.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you very much. Please, I've got my information on the business card. If you've got any questions, any concerns, anything like that, please get in touch with me. And once again, I do encourage the city to review the contract and hopefully put it out for bid. Thank you very much, guys. Have a good evening.
All right, any other citizens' comments tonight?
Mr. Mayor, city council members, and city attorney. My name is Jack Erickson, quartermaster at the Wilmington VFW. We're a veterans organization, not for profit. Every year we give $2,000 or $3,000 scholarships to the students from Wilmington High School. In summer and January, we sent over 90 packages to servicemen from this area and their outfit. We also did a fundraiser for ESTA, among other things. While I'm not an attorney, I don't think the state statute allows you to cap our Queen of Hearts. Before you consider this, I think we need to sit down with our state senator, our state's attorney, Jim Glasgow, and anyone else that we need to involve in this matter. We do not think you can do what you're trying to do. So once we sit with all our representatives, we will have a better understanding of what you have the ability to do with the raffle ordinance. Thank you for letting me speak.
Any other citizens' comments? All right, Planning and Zoning Committee, their next scheduled meeting is scheduled for Thursday, February 11th. If I'm not mistaken, correct, Tony? February 11th?
Yes, February 11th.
At 5 o'clock p.m. All right, committee reports. Building Grounds, Park Health and Safety, Alderman Percy, Alderman Van Dyke.
Mr. Mayor, the next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, February 9th, 2016 at 5:30 p.m.
Water, Sewer, Streets, and Alleys Committee, Alderman Studer, Alderman Kerwin.
Mr. Mayor, I move to approve change order number 1 and pay request number 1, the amount of $273,170.36 as submitted by Deconstruction Incorporated for the 2015 MFT project as recommended by City Engineer Colby Zamitis.
A motion by Alderman Kerwin, do we have a second?
I second.
Second by Alderman Hall. Any discussion?
This is pay request number 1. How much is left in the total?
If you look at the spreadsheet, there's still, there's still about $300, there's still about $30,000 left.
And that's mostly the cleaning up the ditches on Kaler?
Yeah, that's the remaining stuff needs to be done on
Okay.
Kaler Road. The rest of the project is completed, just the ditches and the restoration out there on Kaler Road.
Thank you.
All right.
Any other discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Percy.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
All right, Mr. Mayor, I have another one. I move to approve the quote from Xylem Water Solutions USA Incorporated in the amount not to exceed $8,484.08 for the Stewart Street VFD.
A motion by Alderman Kerwin, do we have a second? You got that? Alderman Evans. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Well, there was some questions. Superintendent Fowler did talk to the company. They do pay prevailing wage for all their employees. And they said anything in the future, if you guys put that on, they'll add that on to their quotes. So they do pay prevailing wage and above, they said.
Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Percy.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
Next scheduled meeting is Wednesday, February 10th at 6 p.m.
Police and ESTA, Alderman Studer, Alderman Tudor.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, February 9th at 5:30 p.m.
Alderman Tudor will just continue with Finance Administration and Land Act.
Okay, here we go. I move to approve the accounts payable and collectors report as presented by the city accountant.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
I'll second.
Second by Alderman Percy. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Percy.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
I move to approve ordinance number 16-01-19-01, an ordinance, approve an ordinance providing for line item transfers for the fiscal year beginning May 1st, 2015 and ending April 30th, 2016.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kirby Hall. Any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Percy.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
I move to approve agreement with Mack and Associates PC for auditing services for fiscal year ended April 30th, 2016 in the amount of $17,500 along with any additional work that may be needed beyond the scope at a rate of $125 per hour.
Motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second? Second. By Alderman Kerwin, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
Okay, I'm putting names on the next one per,
Yes.
okay. I move to approve resolution number 2016-01, a resolution deleting Alderman Hoppy and designating Alderman Tudor authorized signatories to the City of Wilmington bank accounts at Grundy Bank.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Evans, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
I move to approve resolution number 2016-02, a resolution authorizing the city treasurer to update the City of Wilmington signatories with the Illinois funds.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Persick, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
I move to approve agreement with Paycor as the city's payroll service provider.
A motion by Alderman Tudor, do we have a second?
Second.
Second by Alderman Kerwin, any discussion? Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.
Next scheduled meeting is Tuesday, February 16th, 2016 at 6 p.m.
Ordinance and License Committee, Alderman Kirby Hall, Alderman Evans.
Yes, Mr. Mayor, first reading of ordinance adding provision to chapter 96 of the Wilmington Code of Ordinances relating to the salmon sport signs.
Okay.
Okay, first, I'd like to have a second one, first reading of ordinance amending the raffle ordinance.
And, if I could just say real quick, I would be more than happy to see Mr. Erickson's request get met before we went any farther with that, personally.
As far as what? Meet with state legislators?
Sure, why not?
It's a state statute. Why do they want to meet with state legislators?
I don't know, any other question, I'm just warm to fill.
It's just the first reading, it's all it is.
I also have a comment. Unfortunately, I was not able to stay at this meeting, and I just wanted to ask the committee the reason behind this ordinance change, if I could get some ideas.
I believe the police chief and the fire chief brought it forward as a safety issue. Was brought to the committee.
A public safety issue is what was presented. A public safety issue and was reiterated more than once that it was not directed at any one not-for-profit. It would be, it's for all of them within the city.
Is there an issue with the public safety? I guess what I don't understand is from day one since I've been sitting on council, we've always tried to bring business into our town and try to make some sales tax money. And I think this is doing this is trying to do the exact opposite.
How do you think it's trying to do the exact opposite?
Well, I think with all the people coming into town buying gas, going to the VFW, buying gas, going for dinner, it brings people from other towns into our town to spend their money. And I realize it's a lot of traffic, but I think it's only maybe a couple hours
There
So
were other issues, Joe,
There's a lot of, I mean, it's just not, you know, I think the problem where it gets into everybody's thinking is focused on clean hearts and stuff like that. Did that generate the discussion? Yes. Okay, and, you know, even the police chief and the fire chief both, it's not the amount, okay? Because when they hit, what they looked at where the amount was basically come from, was when it reached the point where they felt public safety would be in jeopardy. These are the guys that were on the streets 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, every month they came to us. Not only the public safety that they were concerned about, but they're concerned about their own safety too. Okay, safety of the fire department, safety of the police officers. The amount was, when basically the amount came about, is basically from the police chief when they started seeing that uptick in the issue. And it's not that the fact that they're having theirs, when it starts to transplant outside of the building, because basically it's any type of business, once you hit a certain threshold, and it starts gravitating outside, then it becomes not able to control it. And that's when the number was came about. The number never fixed amount. In fact, the fire chief said, I don't care what the amount is, it doesn't matter how high it gets to. It's just the amount when they deemed that public safety issue started to become an issue, started becoming a nuisance, where they got concerned, okay, because they have a job. And that was, you know, where this was all generated. The number was put before the committee of $100,000. Did it have to be $100,000? No. It could be 150, it could be 200. But there was specific questions asked by committee members of the police chief when they felt that the issue started to become, you know, relevant for increased staffing. You see a lot of people hanging out in the streets, other things going on. They became
other
concerned.
businesses being affected.
Yeah, they're not, where they were being concerned, they weren't able, you know, there was going to be potential risks involved. So that's where the number came from. But even they both said if it was, you know, once or twice a year, we do. But when it's,
For example, the Catfish Days.
Catfish Days is
Sure.
once a year. It's a one-time-a-year event. You know, you're able to, you understand the risks is coming as well in advance. You know, they put plans together. There's all kinds of contingency plans that are put together. It happens once, but when it occurs every week, that was where the concern became. You know, if it was twice a year, I don't think there probably would never have been a discussion. When it's starting to happen every week, that's what the concern brings. So that's where we're at, and it's just this first reading. I mean, that's part of the debate, and that's part of, I don't know.
No, I was just looking for an update and the feelings of the board committee members, that's all.
Well, that's part of the whole process. Those that aren't on the O&L committee meeting, you know, you generate your concerns to the committee members, and the committee members will have another meeting before, you know, could have another meeting before passage. If so, but that's where, you know, the committee members that are here, that's where those that, you know, said we need to move forward with this, and that was basically what they hear from, you know, the two people that were really, you know, at the forefront of public safety, present their concerns when they chose to act in that fashion. So that's where they're at right now.
I have to agree with you, Diane, because we had also talked about this, and you're saying that you want to promote friendliness between towns on this thing. This was not a township, close township type game. We were getting cars from out of state that were here on a weekly basis, that during the work time, it was 53 was backed up, coming down Piatone Wilmington Road was backed up. It made a total major mess around the later afternoon hours on that day.
I never did state that I wanted friendly towns that
Well, I'm just saying,
nearby.
I'm just saying, you want to promote.
I don't
you
care
wanna
where the
promote.
money comes from, we have people coming to town and spend
But
their money.
to take one event, say it's totally getting rid of all the sales tax revenue, and to suggest that members of the committee are anti.
No, I'm not suggesting
I mean,
anything at all.
you know, that's how it comes across. Is that, you know, you're suggesting that the committee members are bringing positions. city because of one second. It's not the case. You know, they understand, every member on the committee, including myself, understands, you know, when you have events, whether it be a business doing an event, whether you have a festival event that just brings people, brings additional revenue, so we all understand that. But what they had to look at from the committee standpoint is, where does that revenue repeat on public safety? So that's where the concern came about. Raffle ordinances, you know, 2 years ago, we didn't have a raffle ordinance. So to be honest with you, when the Heart was going on, we found out because they ended up being penalized by the Liquor Commission when it came to an audit. They didn't have a raffle license. I mean, it said on the raffle license, we didn't have a raffle ordinance. So by ordinance, nobody in the city could actually conduct raffles. Not only the VFW, but, you know, not-for-profits with the schools and the sports associations, because we didn't have a raffle ordinance. The committee understood that, recognized, and the whole council moved on rapidly to create that raffle ordinance where we, you know, they can continue doing it. There's no statute that says a municipality has to have a raffle ordinance. But if they don't have a raffle ordinance, the raffles can't be conducted in the municipality. That's basically how that statute is. So, you know, through the whole process, we've recognized the differences, and we've always worked with the VFW to ensure that happened, because basically that raffle ordinance wasn't created and we had stuff. We know that. We didn't do that. We recognize the positive potential, yeah, that it does bring other people into the county, even though it's for a short period of time, and even though there may be one location to leave, there are those that people like I said, on gas, maybe stopping off at a restaurant, burger, and, you know, we understand. So we just have to make sure that the event and the public safety, you know, doesn't hold the public safety. Done. First meeting. Your next scheduled meeting?
Tuesday, February 9, 2016, 6 o'clock p.m.
Personnel collective bargaining, Alderman Hall, Alderman Person.
We have executive session, and our next scheduled meeting is Thursday, January 21st at 6 p.m.
We're gonna change that to the 26th. Sorry, if Westcom
can make
there's
it 26th.
with the E911 board, I don't know if people have been reading in regards to the consolidated 911 that's been going on. You might have read it in the Herald News. You all know we're part of Westcom, and there's issues rising. We've already built our building. In fact, you know, Wes is partners of Westcom, the taxpayers, our taxpayer dollars have already paid for that building. Well, when they had the 911 board meeting, they indicated that they're just going to build a new consolidated building in Joliet, and the taxpayers are going to pay for it. It wasn't going to cost the extra anybody, any of those participating towns any money. So we as Westcom members said, well, wait a minute, we've already bought our, where's our, you know, where's our benefits? So there's still a lot of debate going on. There's a big meeting that I myself need to be through, I need to have town visitors, so we need to make sure that we represent the taxpayers in this community in this whole process. That's why we're asking to change the personnel meeting to next Tuesday, the 26th. If you have any problem with that.
Okay,
26, same time?
6 o'clock.
Yeah.
If you can't make it, contact Joey. And we'll go from
All right, city engineers report.
Thanks, Mayor. Go through these reports. There's not much different on the engineer's report in the first couple sections. 53 in Arsenal, 53 in Peatone, they're still in negotiation for regulating discussion with the landowners out there. And it seems the MFT they request Taylor Road's the remaining portion up to them on that MFT project. The rest of that stuff, nothing's changed since I've done that. Economic development report, not much different there either. Petro and CDC freezer, all the exterior works I've done about the project. They're doing everything on the inside of the building to get everything up and running. Same thing with the building B, get everything done on the inside of those guys. Except building B, they'll bring those panels in, they're talking next month to start expansion of that building there. Runs the road, Ridgeway traffic signals, Van Mack's been out there, putting up mast arms and poles and getting everything running. So we're hoping to have that thing up and going, those traffic signals in March here. So next door to Raggio, nothing's changed over there either. One thing that's not on here that I've been working on this week is the Project Phoenix project out there at Bridgeport. Another development out there between Transload building and the CDC Building B project.
It's 680,000 square feet, $50 million investment by this company, which will be somewhere in the range of about 65 to 85 jobs. About 80% will be new jobs, 20% will be relocates from where this company is. They have existing operations from the West Coast to Midwest and in the South. So it'll be another great addition to the Bridgeport project. And they are designing the building for future rail access. They do rail serving in some of the buildings now, and they would definitely be bringing rail in here. So it's in our what we call the food court area. It is another food provider, and they do have an addition that they're looking at, and that will be manufactured. So not just bringing product in and product going out that they're going to have. They will be working with another partner to do a manufacturing section too, which is basically taking product and building it into something that they would distribute. So, which will be food. So, very big company. They've been in the community. They've walking around, talking to businessmen, business leaders, and just walking into stores and just talking to the community. And they're very happy that they chose this location. They will go public possibly before the site plan review, but at this point we've titled this Project Phoenix.
Yeah, Tony, I got a meeting with Manhart tomorrow to talk about a few things on site. But, thank you.
City Manager report, Mr. Graff.
I'm going to defer to the attorney. Executive session is
City Attorney's report, Mr. Urban.
Thank you. Well, first of all, I see on the agenda there's update Prevailing Wage Act. The Prevailing Wage Act, as it relates to municipalities, are basically twofold. One is, first of all, for the municipality to notify the contractor or subcontractors that, basically the contractors, that any public works for the municipality has to be paid, the employees have to be paid minimum prevailing wage. And that's one of the requirements for a municipality to do. There's also one other thing in the Prevailing Wage Act that provides that yearly the municipality should determine what the prevailing wage is for the various classes of laborers, workers in its jurisdiction. For the most part, the municipalities default to what the state defines as the prevailing wage. So that's basically what the statute provides the municipality is supposed to do. Doesn't require the municipality to do anything more than that. The requirement of the municipality to provide notice is to ensure that the contractors are aware that they have to pay prevailing wage. If the municipality does not do that, then they could be subject to fines and costs and penalties for a contractor not paying prevailing wage. The statute determines what is a public contract, and basically it's any contract that a municipality pays for any public works projects, any construction. Construction is defined as including any sort of repair or replacement as well. So that is basically what the Prevailing Wage Act is as it relates to municipalities. And
one question that came up is it just by notice, or do we have to require them to file certified payments? I know when we go out to bid, like a street project or water projects, the engineer always use the certified payrolls. Is it just notice, or do we have to require certified payrolls?
It's notice, and the statute also requires them to have certified payrolls. I don't believe it's a requirement that they be actually reviewed, it's just that they're supposed to have those. And a municipality can take the affirmative step of reviewing those.
So we might want to, if you want to have a policy discussion at the next admin meeting, if you do want to create a policy that maybe at a certain threshold, we do require, like what the engineer does on the major projects, he does get the certified payrolls. But maybe any contractors that we have come in and maybe put a threshold is $25,000 or $50,000. You require them to submit their certified payrolls. And maybe on the small ones, we just make sure that there's a notice that they must be paid prevailing wage. That's a policy discussion. We can maybe put on the next admin finance meeting.
Also, in the last couple of weeks, I've worked on the Ridgeport easement, also worked on acquiring Arsenal Road dedication, provided legal input to the building department on a number of issues, including a property maintenance issue, and also did work on possibly amending an annexation agreement. And in regards to the strip mine cell tower, that is almost finalized, and it should be actually finalized later this week or beginning of next week. I'm basically waiting for a couple more documents from American Cell Tower to complete everything. So I've got, they wired just about all the funds into my trust account. I have two separate trust accounts. It doesn't go over the FDIC limit on insurance. So that's basically where we're at.
Thank you, Mr. Urban. All right, need a motion to go into executive session.
Mr. Mayor, I move to go into executive session at 7:41
A motion by Alderman Larry Hall.
for the following matters
Sorry.
of land acquisition, 2C5 and 2C6.
I should take my time, so I gotta go to work after this, but anyway, yeah. Motion by Alderman Larry Hall, we have a second. Second by Alderman Kerwin. Roll call vote, please.
Alderman Larry Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Kerwin.
Yes.
Alderman Evans.
Yes.
Alderman Van Dyne.
Yes.
Alderman Tudor.
Yes.
Alderman Kirby Hall.
Yes.
Alderman Persick.
Yes.
7 yes, 1 absent, motion passes.